Let's look into the operating model for finance. As you set out building the finance and tax functions, what was your thought process? How did you come up with a managed services model, working with a third party?
I usually like to look through the lens of the business. In Accelleron, 75% of our revenues are derived from our service activities. For this, we need to be very close to our customers. So we are present in 50 plus countries with close to 3,000 employees in total. Our smallest unit has 2 to 3 employees, while our largest has close to 1,000 employees. So we have a fairly large footprint. Additionally, we had a very tight timeline to decouple ourselves from our former mother and become a standalone company. And last but not least, on top of everything, we had to roll out the global ERP within 12 months, 5 waves in 40 plus countries. So these were kind of the boundary conditions at hand, making me then to decide towards a managed service approach.
John, as someone who worked closely with Adrian and his team, could you describe your role in deploying the managed services solution?
Sure, Thilo. So my role was ultimately to help Adrian and his team to build up this finance and tax function for this new business, and to do so quickly and effectively. So we wanted Accelleron to have access to the full breadth of capability of EY, but we also wanted to have a core small team and a focused group. So we organised the programme under 3 pillars. One was accounting, and this was the accounting and finance processes such as record to report, procure to pay, etc. The second one was tax, and that was the compliance piece for the 40 plus countries around the world. And the third was implementation, and that was the foundation by which we get the first 2 up and running, but also where we supported the S4HANA implementation. And along the way, we helped Accelleron with things like treasury operations and lease accounting as well, for example. So then fast forward to today, and my role is to operate those finance and accounting processes in particular, and to continuously transform and challenging ourselves to build the finance function of the future.
Now, given these significant changes you just mentioned, could you tell us how you navigated your team through this intense change?
The first and most important ingredient was close teamwork and collaboration. Day in, day out, we had to align. We had to partner up, not only internally, but as well with EY and other providers. We always said, or the slogan was, a day without a decision is a lost day. We had to take fast-paced decisions to decide where to go. Additionally, we had to closely align ourselves by means of daily, weekly huddles around the different work streams. And lastly, the partnership spirit with EY has really helped as well to go and overcome one or the other obstacle jointly.
John, from your perspective, what were some of the key factors that contributed to this successful and rapid setup of the finance function? And maybe can you tell us some of the strategies or methodologies you have deployed?
Sure. So ultimately, there's just one critical success factor, and that's people. So again, Adrian has described the complexity of this program: speed, agility, range of experience required. So it was important to us that we bring the right team together, both from Accelleron and from EY. And that was one of the real positive things of this program. We brought together a team that were really operating as one team, challenging each other, solving together and celebrating together. And that was a huge enabler of the overall program.
How does this solution free Accelleron to focus on your bigger picture? I mean, providing ongoing quality service to your customers worldwide. And how does it support yourself as a CFO?
Right, as a CFO, your license to operate is a well-run finance and tax operation. And that we have jointly accomplished. That provides a solid foundation for me and my team to provide co-piloting activities to our colleagues, ultimately identify levers and drive value creation. To the latter part of the question, for my personal goals, my goals are ultimately the goals of the business. So providing a reliable, well-running organization is absolutely key. Furthermore, I like to personally grow day in, day out. I want to learn more, and that journey has definitely allowed me this, and I'm very much looking forward to continue that.
Thank you so much.